Good morning, everybody. Spyro killed that guy. I wanted to start today's stream from the pause menu. Because I wanted to... I actually meant to skim over this before stream. Okay, but it'll let me just kind of browse it. So here's a good little, before we really get into the gaming. Here is what some of the eggs unlock. Is the ability to replay from the main menu any of the mini games. Well, not any. I'd have to double check what the others do, but from the collections we have filled out, we could replay any of the Turret games or the Sergeant Bird Speedways. Not that we really have a reason to, unless we wanted to like go for best times or something, but something fun. And then I'm gonna switch it up and play as that I didn't. You know what? I didn't hit the different one than last time. We're gonna play a Slave today. Anyway, welcome back to Spyro. Last week we ran a tiny bit over time and then got tired and had to stop. Ugh. It's a good game. Anyway, we have... I believe there was a... No, he's up there. That's okay, I can get up there easy. We have a couple of things to go back for. Whoops. That's okay, we were down on health. Whoa. Good heavens. Get on up here.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend,
feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend.
Too many
spend.
dialogues. Just run a quick double check that we are all good everywhere except ahead in the same level.
There you
Everything
are,
that's
my
left for us
favorite wallet.
is... Nope, that's not what I want to do. How do Before I commit this... Let's see... If I remember correctly... Yeah, we had a door up here in Frostbite Village that was gated by, I believe, 95 light gems. We're all done in the Lost Cities homeworld. We've got a light gem in Crocodile Swamp and a couple of collectibles in Dragonfly Falls. So, with exactly 90 light gems, we're gonna go back all the way first. The Dragon Kingdom. We're gonna get into it in the Legend trilogy. At least a little bit.
Feel free
If I
to browse my fine
I know very little
wares,
about those
Spyro,
games.
and spend.
Where are we trying to go? I think it might be the pyramid. But it would be a fun thing to see more. I mean, I've already talked on occasion about the things I like about having multiple playable characters in this game. But it would be interesting to see more... Oh. Different playable characters, not just in minigames.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend.
I mean, even just... I think this one's the closest. Beyond palette swaps, yeah, like, in the form of other dragons. Because I'm pretty sure at least one of the Legends games lets you play as, like, another dragon with... I don't think I can get back up. Whoop, another dragon with a separate collection of 4 breath types. Whoop. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Axe should squish. Okay, yeah, from up there was how we got down here, and I don't think I'll be able to get back up and easy style. Really dull axe. I mean, maybe that is what's up with it. Well, I do think we want to go this way for one of the other collectibles that we missed entirely. More mythical dragon scale toughness. Ah, yeah. Going to ignore all the nonsense for a moment. What? Oh. I was going to say... I knew I just saw the light gem up top. Oops. Yes. Puts us at a healthy 92. Don't think I'm gonna make that. Nope. Check a message real quick since we're doing nothing else meaningful. Oh. It is admittedly, like, on the note of different playable characters. It is fun that some of the focus Hunter gets in that realm is, like, in this game is as a, like, required section. Even setting aside, like, 100% completion. Oh, you know what actually would be fun? I haven't played it myself, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, I only needed 7... I thought I needed 75. Maybe I was getting it mixed up with the 95 later on. Was it Donkey Kong 64, to my understanding? Part of the conceit of that game is that the locations can each be explored by, like, each of the characters.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend,
Secret
I
area.
am here to relieve you of the burden.
So there's puzzles in some parts that require one character's abilities that you can
Go ahead, Spyro.
find with another
If you got
character.
money to spend, I am here to relieve you of
Come
the
on now.
burden.
There's not even anything meaningful up there, it's just gems. Don't need them. What is going on in here? Hey, what if you didn't do that? Alright, well. I have no memory of this location. You... Monkey is mad it didn't make it into Donkey Kong 64. I think I would be too if I was a monkey. Ah! Now, what does it behoove me to be up? See a cracked wall right off the bat. Oh, the... Yes, just come at me one at a time. This is... This is a little bit ridiculous. Is there anything meaningful to do down here? Ooh, little gem board. Once again, and as will continue to be the case all stream, not actually particularly helpful. Yep, I see the thief. I don't remember if I voiced my belief that that's what this area was for, but a little bit too bad he didn't get to take advantage of these big looping hallways. Nothing else going on in here, it looks like. We'll just double check. That is everything. Everything. Okay. So I could, if I so desired, mess around with some of the other enemies out here, pick up some more gems, but as it turns out,
There
I
you
still
are,
don't
my
know.
favorite wallet.
So, back to the village. Now, need 95 for the door over here. We're at 93. So, it might actually be Mildly unfortunate use of time, but it is going to have to be... head back to where we were, make a little bit of forward progress, and then head back again. Would have been nice to do it all in one burst, but... oh well.
Oh, hello. Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro. And spend, spend.
Miner's drop. Now we do have to... oh! Race for the door again. They unfortunately didn't give us a way to permanently open it. But it's not that hard to... it's not that difficult to beat the timer. Oh! Don't do that. Come on now. Sparks. Hey, Sparks. 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 Oh my lord. Unbelievable. See, in the original trilogy, once he got started chasing a butterfly, he would just do it. You suck. The game locked him into that until he got it. What is going on in here? New... like homing weapons in Hitman games, yeah. And why is he... well, I've already... there we go. It's really funny that they put a special homing boomerang, or a special homing suitcase into the Hitman games, because oh. There we go. Because people were upset that they fixed the bug that made it do that. Fans were upset that getting patched out, yeah. And I mean, I would be too. Okay, hold on. Dark crystal over there. Uh-oh. You know, I think I'm, yep, just gonna sit here and hang out and wait for the cycle. I guess, like, whenever's over here, I'll presumably be able to do from this side anyway. Goodbye. Oh no, we are full up now. Just a way forward. And now we're in Dark Mine, I guess. I thought we already were. I really love that the lightning bomb, or whatever it's called, is a triple shot. Gives it some special use cases that don't necessarily always come in handy, but when they do. Oh boy. I have thought about trying to stream the Hitman game at some point. The newer trilogy I've, seen a lot of gameplay of, and it looks fun. And simultaneously, I don't think I necessarily know any, or at least not many of the, intended or, intended solutions to any of the kills. So I wouldn't be... I'd still be doing the thing I like to... Hey, jump scared. The best kind of kills are the funny ones, and that's the other thing, even ones that I theoretically already know how to do. Hold on, this is a button. Okay, I think I know what to do. But yeah, even any that I already know the that I might know the most obvious or straightforward method for. Certainly there's oh, too slow on that. Yeah, funny ways, interesting, unique, oh, that one's moving, okay. Anyway, I was talking. But we have entered a new area called Red's Laboratory. This is the area in which our villain has started robotifying regular old Nortons. Which ultimately doesn't exactly make them any more threatening. Now, hold on. Does this just open? Yeah, okay. I was also going to say... What does that do? No way to know. There are also the older games that I know much less about. And I feel like it could be interesting to at least look into that and potentially start back in the origins of the series. Work our way to the modern, more familiar ones. Okay, there we go. Came way closer to messing that up than I wanted. didn't matter because I didn't mess it up. I'm not really... I don't think I care enough to change it back, but I'm not really crazy about the red. Well, I feel like it is just a little too much just Spyro. I guess the snout is a little longer, maybe. Or wider, but I might just be imagining that because I got a little too used to the Ember model. That's so much more like stereotypically girl. These platforms again. Oh, it pushed the button forward. Here's a...
over here.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend,
It
spend,
never hurts to keep one of
spend.
those on me, just since I'm not spending money on anything else exactly.
Why not buy more?
Don't know that I even care enough to stock up on the others. Egg thief. Should have started running sooner. I'm right on ya. Silly. Collected all dragon eggs from set 1. The concept art is now unlocked. Gotta keep that in mind. And here's a robot. This one's friendly.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! You have breached the perimeter of Red's lab. I'm just kidding. I'm a maintenance robot, not security.
Whew, cool. So, what's this thing?
That, my dear Philistine, is an orrery. In addition to showing the rotation of the
Why you call me
planets,
that?
it locks and unlocks all the doors in this room. I know, that orrery is tricky. If I'd designed this lab, I'd have just made the doors open with a key.
Thank you, Alice Murgatroyd. I don't know exactly what the name's meant to be. He's obviously got some visual inspiration from Mario, but I think that is only visual. When did this one come out? I want to say like 2002? Hold on. I am gonna look it up real quick. 2004. Okay. Oh. Well, what a waste. Waste like, I don't know, 500 gems, something that I'm quite unconcerned with at this point. Nope. entirely know what the reasoning is for rooms like this one where beating one enemy rapidly like spawns or repeatedly spawns others. Here's another one, I guess. What do you have to say?
Why is this place always so dirty? Anyone would think an army had been through here. Oh, I forgot. It has.
Okay, man. Is that all you have to say?
Why is this place always so dirty?
Yeah, okay.
Anyone would think an army had been through here.
I forgot that you
Oh,
can't
I
skip
forgot.
dialogue, so
It has.
enabling a character to repeat themselves is just mildly annoying. Not that big a deal. Anyway, here's our next fight, John. I don't think there's anything special to open this door up. You little sucker. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Where am I? Oh, okay. I thought I thought there was a money bags right up here, and there is. What in the world? Just jump over the lasers. They do hurt me if I don't. Okay.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend, I am here
Feel free to
relieve
browse
you
my
of the
fine
burden.
wares,
I guess I'll-
Spyro.
Keep myself stocked up. You... Complete hater. Oh! It's not clear exactly what the process entails, but here we have the factory where the large Norks are robotified. And a dark crystal to smash that blows it right up. Problem solved? Presumably.
Go ahead, Spyro.
Now let me check. Yep, we are at a clean
Got money to
95.
spend, I am here to relieve you
Feel
of the
free to browse my fine wares, Spyro. And spend, spend, spend.
So I am going to take this moment to head back. Just to go ahead and get the tidying up done. Oops. It's a short enough trip that I'm not going to bother teleporting there and back. Well, unless we get bad timing on the obstacles. Pardon if that came through the mic. It didn't. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Go ahead, Spyro.
I could have died.
If you've got money to spend,
Hold on, I
am
think,
here to
yeah.
relieve you of the burden.
We got a wall jump to jump walls. You stop that. Just hanging out, not bothering to prepare for opponents. Now, I don't off the top of my head remember what's going on over here other than enemy Yetis, I guess? I don't know why I did that. Ah! Oh, that's polite. Open up this chest here. Now we have the model viewer available at the front end. We'll just have to keep in mind that that's available to us if we like to. That's bad. Not like awful, but frustrating.
Spyro, over here.
I mean,
Feel free to browse my...
get another one. Stop it. Yay! Is there a reason for... Look. Ah! Oh.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
It's like just... It's not a far distance. I understand why there's not another save point. But it is just far enough to be mildly frustrating. Okay. What frustrator of a guy. It's how often he attacks that really gets me. Sucker. Link and Hunter got to contend with giant rolling snowballs. I guess it's fair that Spyro does too. Now, what is going on here? Gets me back up if I need to. It's always a delight that, even though it gives me little to no traction, charging on ice does still kill these guys. Let's see. So what's my game plan? I don't think I can make that glide. Okay. So do I ground pound and swim to the ice? No. I do not do that. Oh, I bet I can make it from up here. I forgot that I could go all the way up that high. Boink. It's a bit of a race. That entails me to get back up there after I figure out what it is I do to get the seconds. I'm gonna ignore the checks. Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. I'm starting to think maybe I don't need to... go in the water at all. Well. Wheel. Here's the question. Do I need invincibility over here at all? I don't think so. Ah! There's a light gem. If that's the light gem, then what else? Is it all just gems in two other directions? Because that would be a little bit silly. Whoa. Yeah, that's all collectibles. Okay, now this goes back out here. Which I guess is nice to know. But not immediately helpful. Hopefully that one stays open longer than the first one. Because I would like to at least see... Like again, at this point I presume it's just... gems? There's another water wheel in there, though. What's in there? Yeah, it's just gems. And that's there to open it back up so I can get out. Well. Whoa! I'm not gonna bother messing around here anymore. going underwater for any of those gems. I just don't particularly care. I think it will be quicker to go the other way. Or at least like less trouble, all things considered. See what happens if I hit this guy with water. Oh, I think I maybe missed. Or misinterpreted his movement. I think maybe I don't care enough. Or maybe he's immune to it.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
I think, yeah, once again. I mean, this did just start going. Ah! The less time I spend in loading screens, the better. Even if I'm not particularly doing anything but running from place to place, it's still like, you know, at least I'm playing the game. And I already have to, like, teleport twice. I've gotta make sure I take some time into looking into the rest of the
Feel
series.
free to browse
There's...
my fine wares, Spyro, and spend, spend, spend.
I do want to go back to Celestial. A bunch of the rest of the games in the franchise are on mobile, especially the Game Boy Advance. Not mobile, handheld. Let me see. Yeah, let's circle it around to the next one. And anyway, by the time of like the Game Boy Advance and especially the DS, like those could, I would trust those to render a decent platformer. Not that I don't think like the original Game Boy could necessarily, but you are like the biggest hater in the world, dude. Just to say, like, I think there would still be differences on handheld versions of the formula that could be worth looking into how much they actually look like I would want to play them. Yeah, I was gonna say, if this guy shoots me down. Nothing would have been able to spare him from my fury. But admittedly, it isn't as if I let him live anyway. Whoa. You. now we have the Blink minigames, which I would presume are still just the same. That would have been a cute thing if like any of the Dragon Egg sets had like new versions of the minigames and side quests. I do kind of miss handheld games. Yeah, I do like. I do think there are a lot of ways in which having the handheld option for the Switch, depending on the game, can scratch that itch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Okay. But, it's not entirely the same. Like, in a lot of ways the Switch it's bigger, so it can be clunkier. And not every game, even not every game made by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch has touchscreen support. So it doesn't even always have that leg up over the, I wouldn't say leg up over the DS and 3DS, because I mean, they did also have touchscreen support. Like, that's a integral part of the systems. But very tight window. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Yeah. All the DS series was just how portable they were, and yeah, like they are definitely still even more portable than the Switch is. Like, it doesn't always solve that problem, but I do have a Switch Lite that I'm pretty fond of. Like, none of the games I've played on it, I feel like I have any particular complaints about the smaller screen size. But it still isn't as portable as, like, most forms of the DS and 3DS.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend,
This guy's just all over the place. Dark crystal in the glass. Oh, this one also turns big guys into armor guys. It did have at least 20% fewer calories. If I remember correctly, whoop, I didn't really need to dive all the damn way down here, but I didn't need to. So I can learn to live with it. I have to clear my throat all of a sudden. It's whatever. It's not like a problem. I can't believe they really did call it the Switch 2. like, if it is going to actually be like a separate console that gets its own releases that aren't like playable on the Switch, then I do think it's kind of just... I mean, okay. They did literally just make the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2. And that didn't confuse anybody. What the fuck? But Nintendo doesn't have a history of doing that. So it just kind of feels off. And it's also a bad name. It is called the Switch 2 because you see it and turn around 360 degrees and walk away.
Go ahead.
One more egg, 2 more light gems, and 1 more dark crystal.
Spyro, if you've got money to spend. Prepare to relieve your lovely bed.
I'll just run back, yeah. Not far enough to get hurt. Not far enough back to feel like teleporting is a better option. But like either way, I feel like if it's meant if it's meant to be a different console that doesn't have like games released for it won't be playable on the original Switch. I don't think it's a good name. But then I don't think it should be something so similar to the Switch in the first place. If it is just like an upgrade of the way that like the Nintendo DSi was like compared to the original DS, but it still had all the same releases, then that's fine, I guess. I still think it's important. That's the point I'm trying to make. I just think it's a boring name, no matter what the purpose of it is. Okay, well, what was the point of that? Hold on, I can just jump it. I also don't actually care that much. I don't have any investment in it. See how much they're gonna try and charge and put it towards a new computer. Yeah. Like, for better or for worse, Nintendo does have the system. They are known for, like, not having any. What's the word? It's not cross-contamination. Which is what I keep wanting to say for some reason. Like, what they put on Nintendo consoles is almost never on other stuff. This area is called Laser Leap.
Ah, there you are.
So it's like, if it is an actual new console, then I don't begrudge anyone who is going to want one. But I don't know how much that's gonna interest me. Oh, is this not one of those? Oh, I just had to jump a little bit. Especially because, like, I mean, I don't know if they put up the price tag for it yet, but... You little freak. That is one of the biggest issues with the Switch already, is, like... For markedly being closer to, like... in most ways being more handheld quality than other consoles. It is still like sold at consoles prices. Ah! Want him dead. Everything wrong forever. What is okay? I must just not be able to land up there at all. $100 light gems. Oh, goodbye. We're at 99% completion. Unbelievable. Anyway. Sparks shooter minigames. And there's just one more thing for us to do.
Hey, SPYRO.
Surprisingly early in the stream, I am gonna find myself wishing. Now, I don't like that those don't home in at all, apparently. Sparks kill. There we go. I think I'm like right on top of... Nope, I'm over here. Ah, opposite corner. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you all.
Go ahead, SPYRO. If you've got money to spend, I am here to
There you are, my...
I didn't think to prepare anything else to do. Not the breath I thought I had equipped. Ah! You little... You are... Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go get some... I would rather not go into the boss at sub-minimal health, even with a sub-minimal? I don't think that's a thing. Lower than ideal. Ideal being full. I already know there's nothing else to do. I don't know why I'm about to start looking for something else to do. Now we're in a... Oh, okay. Hello, my bad. What's going on? Freaky laser hallway. It's like we're the Phantom Menace in here. Force field in front of the final door shuts down since we've cleared out every dark crystal.
Professor, I finally found you. What were you thinking going after Red?
I don't know. I thought I could stop him after you had weakened him. But as soon as I got here, I was captured, locked in this lab. Red's forcing me to work on his new improved army. You know, better armor, extra brain capacity, that sort of thing. Oh, Spyro. I seem to have made things a lot worse.
Hey, don't worry. I'll have you out of here as soon as I...
How cozy. So, Spyro, have you returned to fight me again? And do you think I will allow you to win this time?
Yeah, whatever. You're not so much of a challenge. I'm sure I can do it again.
Ah, poor naive Spyro. You obviously don't know that I always get my way.
Now he's robot.
To me, Spyro. I've got him.
And now he's giant.
Oops.
And he doesn't get a unique boss theme. Even in this form. I don't remember anything about how to do this boss fight. Hopefully it doesn't take as much time as the first one. They've already solved growth rate technology in Spyro. Look. His patterns are unpredictable. Well. Oh. Not, hey. I like that he does just kind of stand here for a bit. It's weird that apparently the same beam makes him bigger and smaller also unrobotifies him and re-robotifies him. Whoa. You. Oh. Oh, I can kill this. Yeah. Oh. Hey guys. I fell. I got halfway through the boss and I fell. I guess the upside is that doesn't quantify as losing all of my Sparkses, so... Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's just for the best. they could have at least given him like a dazed animation. There's a butterfly way over here. Alright. Ah! Oh! It just really, it just gets him for a minute, huh? I'm gonna assume the next. What? What? Huh? He's got boobs missiles. You got water wheels? Nope. That's pretty funny. Epic boss fight for the ages. I mean, that is a pretty reasonably fun way to get some damage in. At least conceptually, like, turn his own guys on him. I guess they... Yep. Attack pattern so nice, they did it twice. I'm just gonna kill these guys. Nope. They do so little damage that I feel like it probably doesn't matter, and also, if it makes me do that cycle again, I'm sure it's just gonna respawn them. Yerp. It is cool that all of my skills get to get used, but it really is funny how much of this last stretch does just illustrate how useless the water breath is. I don't know, water shorting out electrical things is a pretty common trope. I don't think it would have hurt to all the way around. Give some focus in this here, like, especially since one shot.
I fixed the machine, Spyro, so hold on. I'll finish him off.
Bye-bye.
Get away from me, you horrid little dragon! Why? Are you afraid of me now?
Oh, no, Spyro, don't do that. He doesn't deserve to get off that easy. I'll take it from here. I'm sure I can find a good use for him in my laboratory.
Fucked up.
I can't read that. What does it say? Oh, is it about pudding? Look at all the names. No, it's just the credits. I believe the game is over.
Good. I didn't like it. There was too much talking, and the actors playing the other elders were just plain awful. Oh, sure, I would love a sandwich. Cut the crusts off, would you? I didn't say anything about sandwiches, you deaf coot. Aren't you dead yet?
Perhaps we should just turn off the TV for a while. Good idea.
Make mine baloney.
I kind of think maybe all of the elders have the same voice. And that was why they had that little jab about the voice actors. There's no way to know what the professor could do by putting red in a jar. But I'm sure it's perfectly normal. Anyway, there we go, everybody. Spyro Hero's Tale, like the... As I like... Oh my goodness. Don't snick about it. Like I said from the beginning, what I consider like an underrated entry in the series. One that did some fun iterations on previous games that had some fun, well, I guess we don't know for sure, but we'll see like what kind of knock-on effects they had going forward. Right off the bat, like a little bit of a darker, more like not necessarily grittier, but definitely like a more of a dark fantasy vibe than the original trilogy in a way that gets bolstered in the Legend trilogy. We'll see how the games in between fare. Whichever ones we end up touching. It might not be many. There aren't ultimately that many other games. There were like 3 or 4 before this that were on the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. And there might only be 1 or 2 between this and the Legends series. I'd have to look online again. Do a little bit of research. A little bit of planning ahead. Saw the section of the credits about the... here's the cast. It doesn't list who did who. Jess Harnell and Tara Strong both were a few prominent voices, or notable voices at the very least. Anyway. I'd like to swing around and drop in on the professor. I don't think there's necessarily anything that changes. I don't think it goes so far as to Have a proper, like, post-game or anything like that, but...
Spyro, you found the secret entrance to my lab. Well, I'm busy right now, so let me show you the not-so-secret exit.
Anything else that we might have missed before?
All this inventing is hard. Maybe I should just invent a machine that invents a clone of myself.
Well, nothing else to do in here. 100% completion. We'll quit to the menu. We'll take a little flip through the extras again. So we've got a model viewer, which is, you know, as it says. Oop. Interestingly, not any, like... not any angle changing, as far as I can tell. "32 models. Probably most of the major characters, all of the Elder Dragons, Zoe. Ember and Flame. Oh, I guess like all of the... Oh. Here's that goat enemy that only appeared in one place and never again. Well, we don't have to talk about that enemy. I think that's the biggest thing I'm hoping for as I explore all of the games in the series I haven't played before, is no more, like, enemy designs that are kind of just indigenous humans. Here's the sickly fox princess. Everybody loves her, by the way, even if you didn't know it. Shadow Sorcerer. This thing. I don't know if I ever realized it has little freaky raptor arms. The other evil sorcerer. Then let's have some concept art. Ooh. Something about this art style is like... It kind of... Funnily enough, I wonder if there's any connection. It does remind me of some of the concept art for the Reignited trilogy. There's a certain fantastical element that feels like... Ooh. The grim version of the world. A lot of the scenery design and stuff does feel like it calls back to what the original trilogy wanted to be. And for the most part, I would consider it was successful. Wow, this really does look so much like that Cloud City from Star Wars type of aesthetic, which is realistically totally part of the influence in the first place, so of course it would look like that. There are 77 pages of this, I've just realized. But it's not like we're exactly hurting for time. Who is that freak? I didn't see him. Probably just like a statue or something, but... I do like these couple of, like... The idea that the... Was it called Sunken Fleet? I think the world was almost like a cliffside area. And then the lava side areas. deeper into the volcano. Oh. The almost sepia tone on this really gives a fun atmosphere that didn't quite make it into the level. That was the laboratory. Various items and pickups. Well, maps. Including minigames. I love how much this looks like clip art. Avoid at all costs the mutated penguin of death. Ball gadget concept. Ooh. Now this guy's his cartoons. That's ooh. No, gnarlier versions of certain NPCs. Well, that's part of what I like so much about this. It has about this game, like it has more of a like dark atmosphere. It doesn't lose that whimsy, even when it's like kind of a very a slightly stupid kind of silly, or when it's very like that edgy, like I don't know if I've ever saw this lizard enemy. Even at the game's like darkest, like that wasn't what I was saying. Pixie by Oscar, age 3, and Rainbow Bear by Felix, age 5. Was that like... was that just someone's, like... I don't think there was anything from the game. I think someone who worked there's just put some of their kids' drawings in. Yeah, it's like... it's a goofy game. Sometimes it's a little dumb, sometimes it's a little corny, and sometimes it's like very like 90s bad, but in a lot of ways it all kind of still comes together to make it charming, and in a way that like not even like what I like most about the rest of the series that I have already played doesn't always, like, completely land on. Of course it isn't that it's without its flaws. But I would definitely, anytime, I would recommend this to someone who liked other parts of the series. A little bit of like storyboarding for Neptune's boss fight. And for some other parts. Well, tap through real quick. Yeah, nothing we haven't already done. Well, like I said, I didn't plan for a short stream, but it's still a little over half length. And that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Take it easy. I've been having a bit of a lazy morning anyway. I think it's okay I didn't wrap it up last stream, because I was getting a bit stressed by the time I did finish. So I think it was right to let myself have the break and then take it easy today too. Never hurts. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. I'm gonna try. For those of you who were not here on Friday, or for those of you who didn't know very much about the game, Pocket Mirror, we got the worst possible ending, apparently. So if I can find the time before Friday, I'd like to try to go back through the game, leave myself some saves at the points that will influence the ending that I get. And then I can stream myself, loading those saves, playing those moments to make the right choices so I can show off the different events. And then end it off by getting the good ending for the game. If I don't find the time for it this week, I definitely will eventually, because I did enjoy the game very much, and I did like... It was a downer ending. Learning that it was the worst makes it... It kind of makes it feel better, funnily enough, because I know that isn't just like the ending of the game. And it will always end like that. I might even see about leaving myself saves at points where I could get the other potential endings, because I did get one of the bad endings during stream once or twice before. Not once or twice before, but 1 or 2 streams before last. Anyway, this is all to say, expect more Pocket Mirror on Friday. I'll try to have something else lined up if I don't get that to work. Maybe I'll just do a little one-off. Maybe I'll do like an art stream or something. I've been meaning to get back into the habit of drawing, and maybe running some art streams is the right way to do that. Next Monday, probably another Spyro game. I'll have to look into which one I want to do, so I can't put a pin in that yet. But I can say very likely more Spyro, one way or another. And I hope to see all of you on those days. But until then, I hope that the rest of today treats you all well. Thank you again for being here. Bye-bye.